been a long time since I did a vlog because I was working 7 days a week and it was just getting harder to do my own thing. So I am back on 5 days because I've got somebody else, and that means I've got my time back. So we have found a fairy bridge. Oh my gosh, look at this. I've already filmed a bit of it already. Look at it. I'm just thinking to myself, that was built by hand, right? Because no vehicle could go over that because it's so small. It's only a little footbridge. So nobody would be able to get over there with transport. So imagine how they did that. All the stones, getting them all up here. And that bridge, I'm going to find the history of it because I know it's really old. But yeah, I thought... So I haven't been on for months on YouTube. I broke up with Steve a while back because it just didn't work out. And like I said, I got involved with a lot of things because I needed to keep busy. So I joined the gym and I've joined some groups in Auburn. And that was really interesting. So next month I'm doing my public speak. It's just an introductory one, just to introduce myself to the group and everything, but it'll be interesting. And then after that you get given subjects to talk about, and then you have turns at doing it. So, and then you get marked on it, so they'll say you need to improve this or keep doing that or whatever it is. So that's interesting, and just been having a quiet life as usual, getting on with it. But I had my daughter and grandson they left last week and they stayed with me for a full week, and it was lovely. And my grandson met some friends for life as soon as he got there. So yeah, just enjoying more and more time alone, which I do anyway, but now that I've got my 2 days back, I can start doing my interests and hobbies and everything more and getting out like this. It's took us an hour to get here, so if I set off back now it'd be another hour back, so that's a 2-hour walk. So I won't go to the gym tonight because I don't need to overdo it, but I'm just so lucky to have all this on the doorstep. I've got a bag full of raspberries that I've foraged on the way here. Last week I got a bag of chanterelle mushrooms, but I haven't come across any others. So I always come to places like this because I always think, am I going to see something magical? Because you know I believe in the fairies and everything, and I have a magical mind, and I see more layers to this reality than what you'd call normal people. So I don't just say, look, we're just trees, water and a fountain and everything. This to me is magical, and it's multiple layered, and you can come across things sometimes like signs and that, and you're like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. So yep. Anyway, one of the things I've been doing is channeling, and I've been doing it for a couple of years, and the same source that told me I was going to end up with Steve has told me I'm meeting somebody else, and I know who, but nothing has even begun to happen. So if it did, I would be screaming laughing at that one, because it's like completely out of the blue, somebody completely unexpected who you would never put me with, and I've been given the name of that person, and I'm like, if that happened, I would be so shocked myself. Obviously I'm not going to say who it is because they don't know who it is yet, and I'm not doing anything about anything. I'm just waiting to see any signs from them. But it's funny, I've just got a smell really strong. It's gone now. It was like garlic, so there must be wild garlic somewhere, but I think it's too late for wild garlic. Oh gosh, wouldn't it be funny though? I've written it down, and I've written down the other things that I've been told, and if they came true I would scream laughing. But for now, I'm just enjoying getting me back and having a nice time on my own. I've been doing loads of cooking and freezing meals, so I don't have to go shopping every 2 minutes, and I've always got a meal to go to in the freezer. And I've been making some really nice friends as well. And that's something I don't often do because I don't socialise that much, but I think I just came to a point when I thought it's nice to be all alone, and there's nothing wrong with being a hermit, but sometimes you need to push yourself out and make an effort and talk to people. So that's why I joined the groups in Oban, and we went to the pub last week after one of the clubs, and 6 of us went, and we only had 1 drink, but it was so nice because you're meeting people that you wouldn't normally associate with. And what was nice about it is the people that were there, they were all professionals. I was the only person there who you'd call a manual worker. Everybody else had a professional job, and it was nice to be around them because I get a lot out of people who are successful because I can learn from them. Whereas I come from a place that's so poor, I'm seen as the successful one having a job. So to be around people who've had like a lifelong career, like a doctor or architect, lawyer, whatever, it's nice because you get to find out what kind of person goes into things like that, because I've never known this. And it sounds stupid to some people, because if it will, you can be anything you want, but when you come from a place like I've come from, that's not true, because you get talked out of it by yourself and other people. And the amount of times in my life I've heard, you can't do that, you can't be a nurse and a concert pianist and this, that and other. Who do you think you are? We come from working class stock, and you get it drummed into your head that you can only ever be a manual worker. So I'm trying to work my way through this and go to a different place so I can be more financially stable, because I want to earn a lot more money than I'm earning. But you're never going to do it working for other people on minimum wage jobs. You just end up doing 70 hours a week and killing yourself to do that, and there's always a ceiling that you can earn. Whereas if you get a proper career or something that's professional, that pays indefinite amounts of money for the effort you put in, then the world's your oyster when you get to that point. So I want to be there. So I'm concentrating more now on developing skills, and like I say, one of the things that I've always known I'm going to do is public speaking. I just don't know what the subject matter is yet. I'll have to do something about my accent because when I'm talking to people, sometimes they're like, I'm not picking that up, so I'll have to learn to be more eloquent. But we are in a beautiful place, having a lovely time on our own, and it is so gorgeous here, and all you can hear is the water flowing down and the fresh air and around you and everything. It's just gorgeous. So it's a shame I couldn't find any mushrooms, but it's not that kind of forest. This is the raspberry forest. I'm going to go maybe on the way back home into our other forest and see if there's any chanterelles there. But I doubt it, because we were only there last week and we got the ones we saw. So, but it's just to catch up, to say hello, and I haven't gone anywhere. I've just been too busy working and joining things and doing stuff, and the things that I'm doing, obviously I can't record because it's other people as well. So this is the first time in months that I've been able to come out on my own and not have to rush back. So it doesn't matter if I go back today at 10 o'clock tonight, because there's no work. So I am making the most of my freedom. And the babies are having the best time. Aren't you, babies? Yes! She's found a stick. Right, we'll go. Bye-bye.